SEIKO Company Limited is an all-around manufacturer of precision dies and transfer feeder equipments. Pressed products are manufactured mostly with progressive dies, adopting a progressive working method. Transfer dies, adopting a transfer working method. Both progressive and transfer working have their own outstanding advantages. In particular, the advantage of transfer working is its overwhelming material yield. By reducing the material costs, the total processing costs can be reduced. Now, let me show you two examples of a comparison of material yields and costs in progressive and transfer working. This is the case where the KTES 100 3D servo transfer system is used. For progressive working, extra materials such as bridges and feed bridges are necessary due to the nature of its processing mechanism. On the contrary, they are not needed for transfer working. This significantly improves the material yield. As a result, the costs are 12,280,000 yen per year, lower than progressive working. This is the case where the KIT 42 3D mechanical transfer system is used. Again, transfer working significantly improves the material yield. The costs are 6,600,000 yen per year, lower than progressive working. As I have explained, transfer working has a huge advantage for customers, which is the significant reduction of material costs. However, customers tend to have preconceptions about transfer working. As such, they have some hesitation to use it for various tasks. Preconception 1. Transfer working cannot be used with the progressive working equipment. Preconception 2. A dedicated transfer press machine is necessary. Preconception 3. Transfer dies are difficult to design. Preconception 4. A significant amount of time is required for designing transfer dies and processing their parts. Preconception 5. Productivity is low due to slow production speed. These 5 preconceptions were thought to be weaknesses of transfer working and have hindered attempts to use it. However, KATAKEN SEIKO has the technologies and know-how to overcome these challenges. We developed an IQL die system to achieve easier transfer working. It is composed of transfer feeder equipment and IQL transfer die systems. Now, let me introduce the transfer feeder equipment first. Progressive die and transfer die can be used in general-purpose press machine. The KTE2 series is a double-bar type 3D servo transfer system. The KTE2 can be attached to your press machine easily and in any direction. With just one general-purpose press machine, you have access to both progressive and transfer working. Products can either be gripped or sucked for feeding. you can choose the method of feeding most appropriate for the product. Because it is a double bar type, heavy parts can be fed. Small in size and light in weight, it upsets conventional notions about transfer feeder equipment. The KTES series is a single bar type 3D servo transfer system. The KTES can also be easily attached to your press machine. The transfer feeder equipment can be attached to a bolster or a die set. With just one general-purpose press machine, you have access to both progressive and transfer working. Again, products can either be gripped or sucked for feeding. You can choose the method of feeding most appropriate for the product. Because it is a single bar type, transfer dies can easily be maintained. Transfer working with 3-axis perfectly synchronized is realized at the highest speed in the world, 400 SPM maximum. We have prepared 3 types of 3D mechanical transfer systems. Now, have a look at an actual production process. Next, let me introduce a highly standardized die production system. This is an IQL transfer die system. IQL stands for Incline Quick Locating. It refers to positioning and attaching a die by the means of inclination. An IQL presetter can be used to check the alignment of each module die or as a prototype die set for each module die. A standardized IQL transfer die can be easily designed and manufactured by customers as a module die for each process. By using an IQL presetter, each module die can be tried and adjusted independently. An IQL transfer die module that has been standardized in a phased manner is attached to a commonly used IQL die set promptly, accurately, and at an appropriate position. The IQL transfer die is then completed. An IQL transfer die system is a highly standardized die production system. An IQL presetter and an IQL die set together enable the integrated production of transfer dies from prototyping to mass production. It also contributes to the reduction of time to delivery and production costs of transfer dies. This is a next-generation production system. We are proud of our technologies, quality, and human resources, and would like to offer them to the world. KATAKEN SEIKO Company Limited,